Alright then, let's get going. First up, studio. Let's see what's what for the day. Okay, mad little camera view this. Right, so it's day one of a week in the life of a graphic designer. I think today's probably going to be mainly just like cracking on with projects, getting started with a couple, finishing a couple off. So maybe I'll give you a little insight on that. We're just going to start on a Thursday because I feel like it, so that's what we're going to do, guys. Yeah, we'll see what we get up to over the weekend as well. Hopefully do some lit shit. It's going to be fire, bro. Tag along for the ride. Let's see what we get cracking. Okay, into the office then, let's go. Into the studio. Curbed it, lads. Let's go. Shout out Marlin and Goats. Marlin and Goats? Marlin and Goats. Does anyone else do this, or is it just me? In the morning, I like to write like a to-do list basically, and then kind of just like check them off through the day. I might not get through everything, but you know, it just helps me keep organized. On top of what I already kind of had to do today, I got a message from an artist management with like a kind of urgent job, asking if I could work on that today for an upcoming like release they've got, to put together like a little promo video using some like footage of them chopping it together. And adding some like text animations and stuff to it. Alright, cool. So I've just been on the phone to this artist management that I mentioned. I've agreed to turn it around for them in one day, so basically deliver it tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty tight deadline, but we can make it work. We'll just put a few extra hours in today. So tight deadlines today. Up against it a little bit, but we'll work best under pressure, guys. So let's get to it. Let's smash it through this. I can't play the audio because it'll get copyright striked on YouTube, but it's just something for Sarah Landry's release. Nice dark vibes, to be fair. I'll just scroll through quick on the timeline. Little After Effects project. This is realistically a day in the life, what it kind of looks like a lot of the time. I lock in on projects. 6 hours goes by without me even realising it, without me even probably standing up more than twice. And but that's when I'm at my most productive, man. I'll be real with you. When I'm just locked in, ignoring everything, everything from the outside of these walls here, and just cracking on. Smashed out bare of the jobs I had to do. 2 event artwork packages, and just jumped on this artist release project I said about. Kind of got through a good chunk of it, to be fair. So yo, we're buzzing. Done a lot of what we need to do. Deadline for this one's in the morning, so we're on track. Everything's good. Gonna go hit a little climb later. I need to go and do like some physical exercise and like wake up, engage. The sun's out, you know. So yeah, if I can find time around these deadlines that I've got going on at the moment, then yeah, definitely gonna try and get some sun in tomorrow and over the weekend. On Saturday, actually, we're going somewhere lit, so you know, stay locked on this video to see where. Successful little day that. Got it done. Got in, got out. Shut down. Good day, man, good day. Right then, here's the spot. Heavy spot, to be fair, you know. Biggest climbing centre in England, I think. Big depot, UK. Not too crazy, but I'm alright, so I'll show you some routes. I'm a bit of an amateur though, compared to some of the heads in here. I think this is the belay where you have like a partner hold you. But I don't know if I trust some of my friends, like you're not paying attention and you fall, you're on the deck. So I just stick to the auto right now, but yeah, let's jump on some bouldering. On the little doggies, haven't we? Hello. Red Floyd. Hello, boy. Yo, quick little car wash, then we're going straight to the studio. Also, I realised like yesterday I wasn't really able to show you too much of like the design process of what I was working on, like with the animated like video for the release that I was saying about. Because it had like copyrighted music on, I couldn't really kind of show you the process on that one. But I have got some stuff from Monday that I can like show you the entire process of. I'm gonna make some show visuals or tour visuals for an artist that I work with. And yeah, I am just gonna get into more design stuff as the video progresses. Right now, we'll get into the weekend. So some of this isn't necessarily gonna be design process, it's just gonna be more stuff that I'm getting up to over the weekend. And obviously that does kind of feed into like creativity, just touching grass as well, do you know what I mean? So yeah, we're going to get into that, but expect to hold some more like design process related stuff Monday to Thursday. So we're working on a project today with Rising Ballers. They've got us in on a project with Nike and Sports Direct where they're hosting a tournament, so we're going to be helping them with some designs for the actual event itself. And some content for the campaign leading up to it. Sick, so we just got that project out to Rising Ballers for the Nike event that they've got coming up, initial drafts and whatnot, so hopefully we'll hear some feedback from them ASAP and then we can crack on with that again. It's been a hot one today in the studio, so we're going to get out of here now, enjoy Friday night, probably have a chilled one as we've got some activities lined up for tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you made it this far into the video as well, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Morning, we're up 6:14, about to hit the road with the boys. I actually didn't really sleep properly last night at all, but we feel sweet. Had a little shower, had a little granola, good to go. Alright, then we're here. Cappuccino to start the day up. We made it! It's mad, that cloud. Yeah. We're back from Helvellyn. Great little trip. We're going to head into Manchester. East End Dubs is playing. We've worked with East End Dubs in the past, so we're going to pop in, say hello. A few of my friends are there, so we're going to stick about for a bit. So yeah, let's go there now. Yes, troops. Yesterday was absolutely sick. Up Helvellyn, underestimated that a tad, I reckon. We're up. Just scrolling through Instagram on stories and that, and saw like some Comic-Con posts. I was like, oh mad, where's that? It's in Manchester today, bro. I didn't even know. I've never been Comic-Con, so obviously we're pulling up. I'm going to take the camera with. Yeah, let's go. Comic-Con Manchester 2025. See you there. Come. I'm gassed, man. Let's get into it. Mystery machine. May the force be with you. And you, my darling. This is the way. No, check Shane Gillis, huh? Yeah, shame. What is your name, human? No, James. James? Stupid name. Where are you from, James? Manchester. Manchester? Oh, he's from Manchester, isn't he? Yeah. Yes, let's go. Yo. Whole walls of Funko Pops. Each one signed by like the actual person who plays the character or whatever. Yo, Ron Weasley in the cut, Big Ronald. Star Wars super fans. It's like Korean Fanta. Rick and Morty. Those like old style, like 80s, 90s movies posters definitely serve as like a big source of inspiration for like layout and just like general aspect for some of my design, man. So yeah, this has been sick today. So we had to pick up an old Simsorama. Toy Soldiers, water film. What was he called again? Got the retro consoles. Where's that Pokemon Red at? That's what I was on hard when I was a kid. Pokemon Red and Yellow actually. And yo, who remembers Bomberman? Bomberman used to go off. No way. A rare Tamagotchi in the wild.
Thank you.
Metal Gear Solid, Snake, soundtrack was mad as well. Ill game, absolute game changer. I'm saying the Dreamcast one, I rate it. Okay, let's see what the food situation's saying. Yeah, they've got bear scran. What's this? Airsoft. What? No, babe. Red line it, bro. Hello, puppies. Pop in to see the dogs. Hello, Lola. Floyd. A few new pickups just got delivered today. Stay on a hard drive so I can put my footage on there instead of like filling up all my memory on my computer or laptop. Smaller like handhold tripod thing for the GoPro. I can stand up as well. Little mic. Could have done with that yesterday, but got it now anyway. Yeah, Comic-Con was sick today. Definitely got some inspiration, man. Yo, I'm working on some content for my YouTube, like the intro I'm putting together at the moment. It's going to be like a 3D animation that I'm creating in Blender, basically of my logo, kind of like rotating. Now I've exported that Blender animation and I'm going to compose it as a sequence of JPEGs into an animation essentially. I've also added like a text overlay. So this is going to serve as the intro, just nice and simple, clean. Let me know what you think. Now I'm just like piecing together, starting editing the actual video itself. The whole thing is going to have been shot, edited, color graded by myself. So it's a bit of a process. First time I'm actually putting a vlog together, so kind of there's going to be some things that are good, some things that could probably use some improvement for the next time, but it's all a learning curve. Morning guys, straight into it today. No procrastinating possible this morning, Monday morning. Had a request over the weekend to turn a quick project around for Rising Ballers and Sketches for midday today, so straight into it. Cool, so a little high pressure Monday morning there. Had a brief coming over the weekend to help Sketches and Rising Ballers turn around some social media content, a little carousel post that needed to be delivered midday today. So straight on. Time is 11:57. Just got it over. I went through a few tweaks and stuff. Right on time. No one actually knows this about me. I didn't actually tell them, but I can make rugs. I made this a couple months ago. This is the first attempt. Freezer, Dragon Ball Z. Little cozy piece. Gonna make some more soon. Yo, let's get into it. So I'm working on some tour visuals for an artist that I've worked with quite a lot in the past called A Little Sound. Super cool artist. Like I say, I've worked with her on a range of projects and her team, from single and EP releases to tour visuals, essentially the visuals that would play during a performance on the big screen behind the artist. They turned out super cool last time around. I created like a pack of visuals like within the same theme, which was like black, chrome and glass. So this time around I've used a logo that I'd already kind of, made it in 3D from the previous projects. For this concept, I wanted it to be like a fractured explosion. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, so we're going to crack on with these visuals for the next hour or so, chop it up, experiment with some different ideas, different concepts. Just spent the last hour or two tying up some loose ends on a few projects that I had that I just kind of needed to get over the line. So yeah, got on with that, responded to a few emails, chased a few things up regarding like future projects and a personal project that I've got coming up. So some exciting stuff. Waiting to hear back from a few people at the moment, so I'm just going to take 10 or 15 minutes to have a look through this book. Sick book called Clubbed. My friend actually bought me a couple of years ago. It kind of just like a curated selection of like old retro music event flyers. Some really cool stuff in there. Yeah, so I've just been having a look through this book. Came across this section. Sankey's. Wow, where to start with that one? Sankey's Manchester, unreal venue. Spent many an evening through to morning in there from the age of about, 17 or 18 onwards until it closed. Man, I'd love to go back for one night at Sankey's Manchester, man. And yeah, just like on that note of going out, honestly, like when I was younger, that definitely like set the tone for a lot of my career. Like, so many people that I've gone on to work with, I met out and about in Manchester or out wherever at events, similar interests. So yeah, man, I think it's super crucial to kind of get yourself out there and do stuff that you don't necessarily think is going to benefit your career. Just stuff that you enjoy. That doesn't have to be music. That could be anything. You might be into like playing football, skating, I don't know, anything. Just go meet people, have them real life connections, and genuinely like you don't know where they're going to take you in the future. Yeah, super crucial part of my development as a designer, I guess, was having them interactions and stuff. Sometimes it can be easy, like as a creative, to kind of just like lock yourself away and like work on your craft, perfect it. Obviously that's, not a bad thing at all. In fact, it's a good thing, become as good as you can, obsess over like what you're interested in pursuing. Like, not to take anything away from that. So yeah, don't underestimate, man. Go out, live life as well. Super crucial. Gonna get a little outdoor workout on the go today. Morning, people. In town at the moment, Manchester. Just on my way to a little meeting right now. So I've just been doing a bit of work on the laptop this morning. Heading to Cooper City Garage for this meeting. Sick little spot that's just open in town. So cut to me there. Shout out counterculture. Genuinely, the best matcha I've had. It's got like berries at the bottom, fire. Yeah, so we're just taking a little walk around the venue.
Yeah. Make sure the
artwork reflects.
You know, like.
Lena stores, let's have a look. Yeah, man. I might have to get some pasta whilst I'm in here. Let's see.
Burrata. So prosciutto burrata, prosciutto mozzarella, Milano, Vincicina, and you've got Rosaula.
This one looks pretty fire. Can I get one of those, please? Toasted, yeah, toasted's good. Thank you, man. I can never say no to a cannoli. This thing. That's got a split there. That is loud. Fire little spot. I never even knew this was it. Yeah, so pulling up at Aviva Studios now, going to see what's on. Hopefully this is on. Some construction going on over there if you can't hear me properly. Football City Art United. Let's see what that's all about. I'm trying to create my own kit as well, design your own kit. What's that? It's like goat horns. Oh, 9 on 9. What a player. Dino. Oh, that one's hard. Little logo crest design inspo. Let's check it out. There you go. Yeah, sick exhibition there at Aviva Studios for the it's like a football orientated exhibition. When I was going in, they just mentioned that no GoPros allowed, but I can film on my iPhone, so not a big deal really. To be honest, iPhone camera quality is probably as good as, if not better. But yeah, it was sick. Definitely recommend. Nah, you know what? I actually want to do the Crystal Maze. Probably not going to do it today, but it's on my list. Crystal Maze, I'm coming for you. Right then, don't know if you can see that. Twisted Wheel, birthplace in Northern Soul. Random fact about me, or about my granddad should I say. My granddad and his two brothers started the Twisted Wheel nightclub in Manchester. It's kind of thought to be the home of Northern Soul. Yeah, I didn't really know how influential the club it was until I was kind of like asking my granddad and his brother some questions about it whilst we were driving up to the football. And then there was actually like a book written about it, and when I actually like did a bit of a deep dive, it's actually a mad spot, like proper iconic Manchester venue, old school. Yeah man, it's sick. I need to take him to actually go and see that plaque, because I asked my granddad about where it was before, just thought it'd be cool to roll past it and have a look. And he said he's not seen it, so I'm gonna drive him up to take a look at it soon. Yeah, crazy man. Shout out Phil about it. I want to know more, man. I want to know more about this club. I wonder what the vibe was. I wish I could go to that night out there. I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check on this one, but I'm pretty sure my gran said she met my granddad at the Twisted Wheel. That's the boys. Henrik Larsen. This happens every time I come to town. I just get wild distracted and end up just going in all my favourite shops. I was going to sit down and do some work in like a cafe or something, but I think I'm just going to go in a couple last shops, fly home, probably do some work at home this evening, just get a little bit caught up. To be fair, I'd smashed out a lot of what I needed to do today, last night as well, just to get ahead. Because I had an idea that I'd probably get distracted in town, so it is what it is. I can't come into town without going into Finalizing, really. It's like an art and design supply store. Could always do with some more art supplies, innit? I don't need an excuse, but yeah. What's coming home with me today? Got an art book or magazine. It's always possible. Always possible. I actually kind of need that for a project. Okay, it's a little busy, so I'm gonna bounce actually. I don't need anything. I think this is the first time I've been in here and not spent a fortune. Mad. That's one I've got up in the studio. I didn't get it from here though. Sometimes I just get pitched into buying it because the cover's sick. That is hard. Yeah, these like art books and magazines, like design, culture related, great source of inspiration. Yeah, I'm going to take a look through a couple of them now for 20 minutes or so. See if we can get some inspiration. I think just based on how that looks, I'm going to have a look through that. I got this the other day, picked this up the other day. It's the first edition of Sabikaru. I've been following their Instagram for a while. It's like Japanese culture, art, design, fashion. Sick pickup, I'd definitely recommend it. I've looked through half of it. I'm going to probably have a look through that tonight actually. Let's see what we got. Let's see what catches my eye. Look at that paper stock. The edges of the paper is like rough. I don't know how to describe it. Super cool though. It's kind of given me some inspiration. I want to make like a zine for my work at some point, so I've been thinking about recently like paper stock and like paper options. I hadn't even really considered something like that as a possibility, so there you go. What's mad is one of my clients actually requested like this style text the other day. It's weird how the world works like that, right? I just happened to find that exact style that was requested the day after in a magazine I randomly picked up in a bookshop. Just remembered, I picked up that cannoli before. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There we are. You know, I keep that cannoli on me. Oh, don't tell me it's melted. It's a little bit squashed, but we're good. You know, I keep that cannoli on me. A little sour pastore. Do you like a little sour? Shout out Ramos. My boy loves the sours too. Give this a little taste. Banging, that's fire. Ooh. Today's pickup, a little art book based around 3D typography and stuff, so definitely have a flick through this tonight. And you never know, maybe it'll inspire tomorrow's work. Sick. Right up my street. Right, I'm home from town now. I'm just going to catch up on a few little bits. I've got a few people waiting for me to send some stuff over. Nothing crazy exciting, so I'm not actually going to vlog this bit. I'm just going to crack on, get it over, and then I'm going to cook some food up. So let's cut to that. Not too much, that's it. Just get it in. Yeah, man, we're cooking. It's a little bit of a skinny portion, but good job I added more pasta. Nah, fire though, come on. Turning this into, like, currently it's like a 3D render just chopped out of my character Chum, and turning it into a vector graphic. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're after. We're going to create something with this tomorrow. Stick around for tomorrow's section of the blog. We're going to create something using this design. Let's go. Morning. Wednesday morning. I'm a bit tired today. Just had to have a little coffee. I don't really smash the coffee out these days. More of a tea guy actually. But yeah, I just had a nice little coffee. It's pissing it down. Wouldn't be a Manchester vlog though without a bit of rain, so it's to be expected. Right then, so this morning we've been working on some projects that need to get out today, so we've obviously prioritised them. We'll get them sent over, finalised, whatnot. Then we'll move on to some ongoing projects. We'll have a bit more time then to kind of take you through, give you a bit of insight into those and the working process and stuff like that. So let me just get the priority bits over and then we'll crack on with the ongoing projects. And then later on today, we're going to be working on a personal project that we touched on last night. We kind of vectorized and created like a 2D design. From there, today we're going to turn that into a rug. I'm not sure how far I'm actually going to get in that process. Like, it does take a little while to put a rug together, but we're at least going to start the process, draw out the outline and stuff. So stick around for that. Let me just show you some of the process of designing this, I guess. So I'm animating this artwork now. I'm not going to play the audio because it's going to get flagged. So what I think I'm going to do here is take the text. There you go, that's pretty bang on. So I've matched the text layer. I'm now going to remove the original, so I've got a bit more control now that I've turned this into a text layer. I think something just chill. Fade up and flip, let's see how that looks. Not too keen on that. Let's try something else. I do quite like the decoder fade in. It's a little slow, so we can press U on this on this layer, the text layer, to bring up our keyframes, and then bring that a little closer in. So it's just, the whole process is faster there. Pretty nice. I'm not too sure it works with the artwork, but let's take a look at it with the background design on. Just been working out this concept for 4th Fizzy. I already did the event artwork for them. This is going to be the release artwork though, for like the EPs and stuff. So we kind of put together this 3D logo, as you can see, and then we've got like wires of like electricity coming off it. So that was the background render hard. It's got like a carbon fiber texture to it. Then we took that onto Photoshop, and we added like the details on there. I don't know how well you can see that, but to take it up another level and kind of differentiate it from the event artwork, we added this like glass morphism. So when you overlay it, it kind of like blurs whatever's behind it, like kind of like frosted glass, I guess. And then next up today, 2 of the brands that I work with, event brands again. So this week's been pretty strong on the music events type stuff. 2 of the brands that I work with, Taste Day and Box Red, I do the designs for both of them. It just so happens they're doing a collab event, and they want to kind of like merge their artworks together in a cool way to like create an artwork that represents both of them in a cool way. So we've agreed that we're going to use the 3D style that I created for Box Red, which like incorporates a 3D cube as the centerpiece of the artwork, and then we're going to use the text layout from the Taste Day events and their font, so both bring a bit to the table. Obviously it's worked out well for them and for me because I do both of their artwork, so I'm best placed to actually create this like merged artwork in the most seamless way possible. Yo, this thing's kind of heavy. Whoa. Yeah, so this is pretty makeshift, little DIY rug making frame, or tufting frame. Let me show you. It's still got the like fabric on from the last one that I made, or the only one that I've made, which is this. So I'm going to take that off now. I failed at the first hurdle, so I've got the HDMI to go into the laptop, but I've not got the DC in cable, this round one. I'm guessing it's at home, must be at home. Let me wear that out and then we'll come back to this a bit later, I guess. So I've got my material for the canvas here. So acts as like the backing for the rug. I hope I've got enough. Yeah, I've got more than enough. Well, I've got enough. I don't know about more than enough. Let's see. Yeah, nice. Still got the like fabric on from the last one that I made, or the only one that I've made, which is this. So I'm going to take that off now. Basically, it's just like a wooden frame on like a stand with what they call carpet grippers. I don't know, the stuff that you have like lining the wall that you like grip the carpet onto. So we put the fabric onto that as tight as possible, which like gives us our canvas essentially. I failed at the first hurdle, so I've got the HDMI to go into the laptop, but I've not got the DC in cable, this round one. I'm guessing it's at home, must be at home. Let me wear that out and then we'll come back to this a bit later, I guess. Pissed off, man. I don't know where the wire for the projector is, but I'm gonna persevere and make sure to find it because it feels like a nice end to the video something kind of like hands-on creatively as well, a bit different to the other creative stuff I've done throughout the video. So it seems like a nice place to kind of end it. I'm gonna make sure I find it one way or another, or find an alternative way to draw this on here. Yeah, but I guess this is like a true insight into creative process. Like everything doesn't always run smooth like you expect it to. There's always some hiccups or something to overcome, even if it is just a lost wire. We're back in business. We're pulling back up. It's about 20 past 9. Told you I'd find a way. That was the plug that was missing, but we managed to find like a rogue Android plug that worked. I'm gonna cut the excess off here as well. We can get our design drawn onto this. Let's see how it looks with the light off. Yeah, man. Let's run it. So we've got a nice little outline here that we can tuft on. Okay, end of the week, end of the vlog. What a journey it's been. Thanks for watching the first video, guys. This has been my first vlog, a week in the life of a designer. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out making a bunch more content right now as we speak. And if you hadn't guessed where the next vlog's gonna be set, here's a little clue. Right in the big Tokyo. So if you're interested in watching more of that, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.